following a NATO summit in Brussels, Belgium. Earlier in the week, President Donald Trump traveled to the United Kingdom on Thursday and Friday to meet with Prime Minister Theresa May and hold tea time with Queen Elizabeth II at the Royal Palace. If you followed the mainstream media or social media, then you are probably aware that the anti-Trump left planned to stage a massive protest in London in opposition to the president's visit. That protest was hyped by the anti-Trump media in part over their gleeful expectations of seeing a massive anti-Trump balloon fly over top of the protest. That balloon was known as the Trump Baby Blimp. It looks like a fat, orange Trump-like baby wearing a diaper, and its owners received permission from London Mayor Sadiq Khan's office to appear at the protest. But according to the Daily Caller, the anti-Trump balloon turned out to pretty much be a bust, far less than it had been expected to be and little more than a failed joke. Indeed, the balloon turned out to be much smaller in reality than it had appeared in artistic or media depictions, which made it out to be gargantuan. Furthermore, it barely rose higher in the air than the protesters' own heads once set afloat rather than soaring high above the skyline of London, as had been predicted. Nevertheless, Reuters proudly reported on the launch of the anti-Trump balloon among roughly 1,000 protesters near Parliament Square and shared quotes from a number of anti-Trump Londoners who were demonstrating against the president's visit to their nation and city. If the protesters in London intended to ensure that President Trump would feel unwelcome in the capital of one of America's closest allies, they may very well have succeeded, though Trump largely brushed off the inflated insult. "I guess when they put out blimps to make me feel unwelcome, no reason for me to go to London," Trump told the Sun newspaper in an interview. "I used to love London as a city. I haven't been there in a long time, but when they make you feel unwelcome, why would I stay there?" he said. Trump need not have tried to avoid London because of the ridiculous balloon, which, much like the anti-Trump resistance here in America, was largely overhyped and overblown. Indeed, rather than dominate the skyline of London as some had insinuated the balloon would do, a picture of it floating down the street resembled something of a Where's Waldo picture in that the blimp was rather difficult to spot. For those who may have missed it, look closely at the bottom right corner of the above picture, where you can barely see the head of the blimp poking out from behind a stand of trees. Way to go, anti-Trump Londoners. You really showed the U.S. president just how serious your opposition to him is.